And these are our rabbits. We just got these 2 rabbits today. These are our first 2 rabbits. There's a buck on the bottom and a doe on the top. And they're really skittish right now because they don't know what's going on. They're in a new environment. They were in someone's unheated basement before, so I don't know how much they'd been outside. They're both a couple years old, so they'd probably spent most of their lives down there. Yeah, we built this little rabbit, I guess a lean-to, I guess you would call it, little shed ourselves. We have the cages hanging. They're not on anything. They're just hanging from the ceiling, or from the roof of this thing. We just thought that out of all the ways we've seen to do it, that looked the cleanest. We don't have to worry about the wood. The only wood in here is the wood that the poop trays are sitting on. Oh wow, and he just went to the bathroom. He must have been holding that for a while, because there was a lot of pee. But we just got a little sitting board back there. Some people say that's good for them, so we put it in there and they can chew on it. That's our little girl. They're eating, so they must not be feeling too bad right now. Our kids really want to pet him and touch him, but I told them to leave him alone for a few days so they could settle in. And our boy, you go to the front of the cage and he just runs to the back, so he doesn't know what to think. But we got the bottle feeders right now. I don't know if we're going to keep them. They kind of leak. I mean, we've only had them up that day and they've leaked a little bit, so I can't tell if they're drinking the water or how much water they're drinking or if it's leaking. So we might change over to the water feeders that have a little nozzle in. We do have one of those. We have another side. We have 2 more cages. They're empty. We have a nozzle one. We're going to see which one we like the best. And we have 2 more empty cages. The top one and these 2 are 30 by 30s. The one down here is 24 by 24 because it's just a buck, so it's going to be a little bit smaller. We're going to need 2 more does. We are. I don't know if it's going to be from which people we're getting them from. We can get a couple more Californians, or we can get a couple half New Zealand, half Satins. They're pretty young right now, so we won't get those for a while. So I don't know what we're going to do right now. But for now, we just have these 2. And they seem to be enjoying themselves. It's really nice out today. It's like 50 in the middle of February. Crazy weather. We actually built this just within the last 2 weeks because it's been that nice. Only a few kind of drizzly, awful days, but it's really been a strange winter this winter. I don't know how it is around the rest of the country, but in Indiana it's been very mild, which is unusual. But we've got lattice for the doors, so they can be protected. They get ventilation, but they can be protected from the snow and the rain. We close them at night. We have them open right now because it's so nice. And we have them under a tree and in the shade of some bushes back here, so they should be cool. Yeah, we just built this from an instructions that we got in the Stories Rabbit book. We added to it, though. We added sides and stuff. It just made it more stable. And our back of this butts up against our neighbor's property, and we don't want poop to go through to the other side, so we closed it. And it'll keep predators out, hopefully, anyways. I don't know how much this lattice will. It's kind of flimsy, but it'll keep our dog out, anyways. We get raccoons. We're right next to a meadow, so we get raccoons and possums, skunks. We have a little fence, but I'm pretty sure if a raccoon wants to get in, they're going to get in. So hopefully they'll be okay out here by themselves at night. Like she's cleaning herself. Cute. They're really cute. Rabbits are really cute, but also in a way they're a little bit creepy. But it's okay. It's okay. But we're going to let them sit on for a while before we breed them, because we're going to eat them. We're probably going to get the 2 other females and then the female, out of the 3 females that we're going to have, that doesn't really produce good babies or maybe not be a good mama, we'll probably end up putting her in the pot and just having the 2 females and then a grow-out cage. We're not sure yet. But since this is their first experience with rabbits, it's all a big learning experience. Just getting a drink. I didn't ask to see what kind of water the lady at least from uses, so I hope that these are okay. I don't know if they use a crock or one of the ones with the other different kind of nozzle or the ball ones. But it was pretty full when we gave it to her, so I don't know if she either drank it or it leaked. I'm not sure yet. Figure that out. But we'll put some more videos up when we breed them, or we have babies, or we get the other 2 in. And we might even put a video up of our first time butchering. I'm kind of nervous about that. My husband thinks he can do it. I don't know if I can actually kill it. We'll see. He says he can. I can butcher it just fine. I'm in nursing school, so I'm good with butchering. It's just the actual killing it makes me a little nervous. But, you know, that's what we've always done, people, so. Now we know where to get our meat at. It'll be nice to have fresh source of meat. You don't have to pay for it. Meat is so expensive nowadays. But I mean, we'll be eating other meat too, but this will be a good deal of our meat, which will be nice to be able to come out here anytime we need something for dinner. But these are our rabbits for right now. We'll see how good they do. Hopefully they do pretty good. I'm nervous. We have a little dog, and you can get in there sometimes. I'm nervous because the buck is so low. And I mean, our little girl dog has been in there, Molly, and they sniffed each other, but she seems to be more afraid of the rabbit than the rabbit is of the dog. They've sniffed each other through the bars. So hopefully she doesn't mess with him too much and kind of freak him out. I've heard that rabbits can be pretty skittish if they're surprised, or they don't take that well. They don't take shock or surprise well. So we'll see how they do. She didn't really she's just kind of interested in him. She didn't really want to get a hold of him or anything. She's a pretty good little doggy. There she is. There's our rabbit. There she is. There's our little rabbit. There's little Molly. Rabbit, I called her Rabbit. Well, she's kind of looks like him. Same coloring. She's really interested in him right now. She's smelling where the rabbit just went pee-pee at. Molly! She's a good doggy. Alright, well, we'll see you soon.